Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Lo, coming straight out of Michigan. How you guys doing tonight? Now, I told you guys I was gonna do a video earlier, and I was working through dinner, trying to get this video done. So, um, now, these are the 10 worst movies that I came up with. Now, if you don't agree with my list, comment down in the section below. Let me know what your worst movie was, because I've seen some horrible horror movies, and I'm a horror movie fanatic. And me and my husband, we just watch them, and we'll go on YouTube just to see what the YouTubers post when they make their videos, and um, we'll just watch. And basically, we'll watch any horror film out there, and if it's bad, it's bad. Um, and we actually have one on the list. I don't know if you guys heard of it. There is one on the list that was absolutely horrible. I don't know where it came from. I think I found it somewhere on my on the cable, on the demand thing, and I decided to watch it because I have this thing with haunted dolls, and I'm giving too much away. So let's start this list. At number 10, we have The Slender Man. It was done in 2018, and it really did not tell the story of Slender Man. I thought it would be more. I was actually excited to see it, but then when I saw it, I was actually disappointed. I was very disappointed. It did not have the story of the actual. I don't know if any of you know any of my earlier videos where I did the story of the Slender Man. It didn't have the actual story of the Slender Man, and it was horrible. In my opinion, it was horrible. So, let me know what you guys think about that movie, because that movie, I, I mean, getting grabbed by tree branches, and I don't think that was in any of the Slender Man stories that I read. Um, and I think these were all teenagers. I think he went after little kids, if I remember correctly. And I didn't know there was a way to conjure the Slender Man, to be honest with you. I don't think I read anything where it said you can conjure the Slender Man. In all the urban legends that I've read of the Slender Man, I never heard of you conjuring him. And then when you see him, he grabs you or whatever. And this girl just got grabbed at her house by tree branches, and tree branches were all over the place. I don't get it. That was my number 10. Um, Number 9 would be Ouija, which was done in 2014. Um, Now, my daughter actually got me this movie for my birthday when it first came out, and I asked my daughter for a couple horror movies, and she said sure. So she picked them, and she picked this movie, and I watched it. It was horrible. I I'm not too sure. I believe in Ouija boards. Uh, I'm Catholic, so I really don't believe in a lot. So Ouija boards, no. I don't think I believe in Ouija boards. I believe in spirits, but I don't think I believe in Ouija boards. So, um, it was just a horrible movie. And the things I've heard about Ouija boards, a lot of it was in the movie, but then it wasn't really. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I don't. It wasn't really scary. Uh, I know there's ways to clean a Ouija board. I know there's ways to get a bad spirit on a Ouija board, but I don't know. I don't know. That movie was just horrible for me. And on number 8, we got Jason X. Uh, I loved all the Friday the 13th, but Jason X had to be the worst one in my opinion. I mean, who wants to see Jason in outer space? Supernova Jason. He he was metallic in that when he was like unstoppable. I don't know. Uh, that brings me to another movie on my list, but we're gonna save that one for later. I think Jason X. I think that I think that one for me was like how can I put it? A disappointment. Cause I don't every Friday the 13th movie I seen and I loved, that one was just horrible. Next on the list we have Boogeyman. Boogeyman I really didn't understand. I didn't like it. Um, and again, it's like that one actually I had a little bit of a problem with. They used mental illness in that one, is as they do in a lot of movies where if you see something, it's a mental illness thing. It's they want to load you up on a whole bunch of medication, and I technically have problems with that with movies like that. I think there was another movie like that, and but that movie, you know, I I don't understand how I believe he got blamed for killing his mom. When he was a little boy or something, or something to that effect. I just didn't like it. I couldn't really get into it. Um, Last thing I remember was him sitting on a swing set. I turned it off in the middle of the movie. Well, it wasn't my thing. And of course, number 5. Well, no, that was number 7, Boogeyman. Yep, I put number 6 down at the bottom, which is Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. We all gotta admit that movie was horrible. Out of all the Halloweens, that had to be the worst one. I think Michael Myers made a cameo, and I think Jamie Lee Curtis did in the background on the TV screen, but I think that was about it. That movie had nothing to do with Michael Myers or any of the other characters that were there. I've only seen it once, and I will never see it again. I've been planning on getting the whole Halloween collection, the box set, and that movie will not be watched. That's like a movie in My Nightmare on Elm Street collection. And one of those movies are not on this list, but uh, that movie is just horrible. I don't understand how they made Halloween 3 like I don't know what direction they were going in. I'm rambling now. And number 5, we have The Roommate. That's my husband on YouTube. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm rambling. Okay, so at number 5 we have The Roommate. It's a 2011 film. I actually have this movie, and I've actually seen it, I think, 3 times to try and understand it. I I just think it's a ripoff of Cruel Intentions. If anybody remembers the movie Cruel Intentions, let me know down in the comment section, because this movie. I think this is what this is a ripoff of Cruel Intentions. It's you know, this this girl is just really this girl needs help. I think she attacks her roommate. I think she's jealous of her roommate. It's like the ending was okay. The fight scene was okay. It, these are movies that I've seen and I haven't really seen in a while because they're not good movies. I'm just giving you a list for you not to watch for Halloween. It's scary time coming up. You don't want to see these movies. These movies are horrible. If you see them, because a lot of them are going to show up on your on demand, or you don't want to watch these movies. At number 4, we have Leprechaun in Space, and that is just like Jason X. That's the other one on the list that I was talking about. Leprechaun in Space was horrible. Leprechaun in Hood was good, but Leprechaun in Space was horrible. I don't understand the Russian princess or whatever he had with him, and then he got big and blew up at the end of the movie. I didn't understand anything about Leprechaun in Space. I actually like Leprechaun because he's funny. He's like the only reason why I like Leprechaun, and to be honest with you, I like funny horror movies. So he's funny. So but this one was seriously horrible. I don't know what else to say about this one. So let's go to number 3. And actually I have a story behind this one. And this one, actually, I gotta give a shout out to my cousin. Because this one, me and my cousin, I'm a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan. And when this one came out, this one, I was in New York. I went to see my aunt, and this movie came out back in 2010. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. I know you guys know the remake, so it hit my number 3, and my cousin really wanted to go see it, and I wanted to go see it. So I told my cousin he'd do my laundry. I'll take him to go see it. He was like, okay, no problem. So I took my cousin to go see it. And when I tell you, my cousin apologized for wasting money, I was like, nah, I'm glad you wanted to go see it, because you know what? I will never waste another dime on that. I will not buy it. I asked him when we walked out of the movie theater, I said, you want to go get a piece of pizza? He said, yeah. We went right next door to the pizzeria. That piece of pizza was better than that movie. So that movie is horrible. That is the most horrible movie. And moving on to my number 2 spot. Now, this is the one I was talking about, where I was on demand and I was just flipping through movies. And my obsession with my dolls, my haunted dolls, brought me to this movie, Anno. It was made in 2017. I don't know how many of y'all saw it. But what were they thinking when they made this movie? I mean, come on now. This doll only attacks women. It brings out all these things, you know. I don't understand this. And then two guys are filming this, you know, trying to, and then one guy stupidly tells the doll he's gonna get the girls for her. I mean, you just made a deal with the devil, dude. It was the stupidest movie me and my husband's ever saw, and I'm like, it was a bad horror film. The name of it's Anna. If you want to go watch it, go check it out. But that film is horrible. I wouldn't waste my time, guys. And finally, number one. I got a nice little story to tell you guys about this one. I don't know. Half of y'all probably seen it by now because it was made in 2006. And before we get to the title, I'm going to tell a little story. I actually love to read. And I think books are better than movies. So I heard back in 2006, I was 21 at the time. I heard the movie Black Christmas was coming out. So I was like, okay. I had the book. I said, take me like 3 days to read it. 3 days, the movie's coming out, so. I read the book. Took me 3 days to read it. Went to bed thinking I was going to go see me a good movie the next day. I went, paid for my movie. And I literally was like, what the heck is this? Had nothing to do with a book. Nothing to do with the book. A deranged man inside walls killing young sorority girls. So I was mad. To be honest with you, I was mad. I couldn't believe I went to see that movie. I was like, it's Christmas time. I was like, I just wasted all this time reading this book, which the book was really amazing. So I didn't waste time there. But then when I went to see the movie, I wasted time and money to see a movie that literally sucked. Well, guys, there you have it. 10 worst horror movies of my choice. These are just movies that I've seen that I think are the worst horror films. I'm not a film critic. I watch a lot of horror movies, so it's very hard for me to get scared. So guys, I just wanted to give you some thought if you're looking for horror movies. My next video, I'll give you 10 of my best that I think are the best. And you let me know down in the comments below if you liked any of these movies on my list. Alright? Peace. Love you guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. Mask up. Stay safe. Love ya.